All right, guys, episode 12 of our Sabre rebuild. We are back in the playoffs, and we are about to play the Toronto Maple Leafs in the first round. And they look unbelievable, 51, 23, and 8, as they finished just ahead of us by 2 points, which sucks because we were a dominant team throughout the season yet again. Looking back on things, we've got Reinhart, Byfield, Cousins, and Asplund down the middle. Eichel, Dylan Guenther is our rookie here. Had a good first year, almost had 50 points, with Ovechkin, who's now down to an 88 at 37 years old, on an expiring deal. This is his last year and last few games for our Sabres as we signed him to a 2-year deal 2 seasons ago. We traded Okposo for Connor Brown, and we got true draft picks as as compensation as well, so that's good. And Dahlin and Drysdale, our franchise D pairing with Bryson Ristolainen, Darnell Nurse, and Yoki Haru. The reason why Bryson up here as Nurse was a negative 15, about three quarters of the way through the year. So we just had to change up the Shistyorkin. It's going to be Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen unless he gets absolutely blown up. In the AHL, we're cruising again. Yet another first in the division. And things are looking good down on the farm as we did win the Calder last season. And here we go. Let's get this. Let's just take a look at the ratings real quick. As a 96 on offense, 93 on defense, and slightly behind in net against these Leafs. Let's take a quick look at who is on these Leafs. I'm curious to see who they've got. So we'll go down here. So how does their team look like? As Nylander blows up, Matthews, Marner, so they still have all their top 5. So Nylander, Matthews, Marner, Morgan Riley. Actually, what is Nylander rated? 92 overall, 91. Wow, Nylander's a higher rating. That's hilarious. Marner's a 91. Morgan Riley's a 90. Tavares is a 90. And then it falls off there. Kerfoot is an 84. Barry's an 86, 79 for Korshkov. 78. Sandin's an 83. Bracco's an 84. Johnson's an 84. Dow Cole they have. Sorensen from my Sharks. Wow, okay. Travis Dermott's up to an 84. Adam Ernie. Lilligren's an 83. So their defense isn't... Obviously, their defense is where they kind of fall apart. And who do they have in net? Is it still Freddie? It is Freddie, who had a rough season. But we'll see. See how she goes. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can't finally get out of the first round. 2 straight first round exits. And here we go. After the first period, it is 1-0 for us. Byfield on the power play. Love to see the kid, as he had a good playoffs last season. After 2, we get an exchange of goals here. Another power play goal. This time Alex Ovechkin. And Kerfoot gets one back for the Leafs. And here we go into the third. 30-16 in shots, but we're only leading by 1. A penalty, and we're good. Can we hold on to the 2-1 lead as the shots are starting to close a little bit? As time ticks away, we're into the final 5 minutes. Can we hold on to game number 1? We do. All right, so Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen does great for us here, as it looks like it's pretty much even. Yeah, as our first line does its job, as Byfield gets one on the power play, as does Ovechkin, and we win game number 1. So that's fine. As this offseason, we're going to lose Ovechkin, so we'd love to see him go out on top. As we go into game number 2, through the first period, we're trailing by 2. As Marner and Janssen, that's tough. All right, skipping the second period. Oh my God! So it goes from bad to worse. As now it is 4-1 going in the third. Bracco, Tavares, Eichel on the power. We've only scored power play goals basically. We'll go through the third, but it looks like this one is pretty much done. As Pekka Luukkonen gets shelled for 4 goals so far on 24 shots. His save percentage is going to be absolutely mutilated, but it is what it is. The power play for Toronto. They don't score. Can we get one? We do not. And it looks like things are going to end just like this, as it's 4-1 for these Leafs. And we have a rough go as Bracco with a goal and an assist. 2 assists, for Freddie Anderson. Only gives up 1. Tavares with a goal and 2 assists as well. Disappointing second game there. But now we're going back to Buffalo. The 20-minute car ride. Well, I guess a little bit longer than that. 20 minutes for me from Niagara, but is Reinhardt hurt? 2 games played, nothing. It's time to do it, chat. We are going to switch them up. Byfield's going back to that first line for game 3. Eichel again, point per game so far in the playoffs. Just like last year, he had 13 and 7. Can we take game 3? It's 4-1. Ugh. As another power, we can't score even strength. The second period, nothing happens, and it's another 4-1 lead going into the third period. 5-1 now, as the Leafs 6-1. We are just getting absolutely crushed. Man, what is it about the first round here? Like, it is unbelievable that we have to play this team. We have 108 points. As just Jorkin does not help at all here. As, yeah, 7-3, that's nice for next game, but that is brutal. As let's see, who is negative there? Byfield goes 3. All right, so that didn't work at all. It was in nets. He literally gave up 3 shots on 3 goals. Or sorry, 3 goals on 3 shots. That might be the single worst performance I've ever seen in a franchise mode. Unbelievable. As we now trail in the series. Thank God we won game number 1. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. As we're going to move Byfield back with Reinhardt. And we're going to switch Nurse and Bryson. Unbelievable. As our offense just cannot get going. Olofsson's a -4. Oh my goodness. Do we start Pekka Luukkonen again or put Shesterkin? I mean, Shesterkin didn't do very good either. We're going to do it. We're going to make the move here. He's just been brutal for us. All right, game 4. This is, we cannot go down 3-1. I just see no way that we're coming back against this Leaf team. Through the first. It's 2-1 again, man. We cannot get good goaltending throughout. As Ovechkin scores, finally an even strength goal. Second period, they score again. Sandin on Shesterkin. And again, we enter the third period with a deficit. As the shots, we're not getting a ton of shots on goal. It's still 3-1. We've got a 5-on-3. Don't score. Full 5-on-3. Can't score. 6 minutes to go. We're under 5. Gunther gets one. And it's too little, too late. Oh my God. As we're now down to our final loss. And a potential third straight L in the first round of the playoffs. I mean, this team is stacked. I don't even know what you can change. Like, did we just go all over the place? We're kind of stuck. We'll put Pekka Luukkonen back in as at least he has a win. But that's tough as he's got a 866, 897. Like, this is our downfall. We just cannot stop the Leafs as they have just absolutely destroyed us on the scoreboard. Game 5. 0-0 through 1. After 2, it's 1-1. Gunther again. All right, season comes down to this. Can we take Game 5? Gunther again. Gunther's had a great playoff so far. Our rookie has shown real signs. Can we hold on to this lead as we're finally getting goaltending? 5 minutes to go. Power play. Insurance. Nope. Please hold on to this. And they do. Okay. So, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was the play there as Byfield gets 2 points as a +2. Okay. So that was fine. As he is now, yeah, Gunther's been great. He has been our MVP so far. As we're going to a Game 6 at least. My goodness, I won out of the first round so badly. As Gunther's got 3 goals. I mean, he's only scored. I thought he's had more than that. 6 points for Byfield. I mean, like, I don't want to mess this lineup, but, like, he's been rough. Cousins is a -5. We just won. Like, we could literally go like this. But, like, we just won. We're going to go down with a ship here. As our entire defense is a minus, except for Yogi Aryu. What about a net now? Pekka Luukkonen, yeah, he made up for it with that last game, but... Alright, here's game number 6 then, guys. Oh, come on. This Leafs team is so dominant, though. Come on. 0-0 through 1. 4 shots on goal to 15. It's 2-0. That's probably going to do it. We have 12 shots on goal. Ten minutes remaining. And that's going to do it. We are going to get knocked in the first round for a 3rd straight season. As we're shut out. The Leafs again. Oh my god, dude. We cannot shake this division, man. So we look at the round. And in the AHL, we are 2-2. Are we going to hold on here? So we are the defending Calder Cup champions. And we do. Okay. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness, that's so frustrating. So Matthias Trieg is leading the league leading the team in points. That's not bad at all. So we're into the conference semifinals against Belleville. So we'll sim these games, see what happens. A win. What's the team look like? Ew. Wow, there's just... Why is he down here? There we go. 2-0, 3-0. Are we going to sweep? No. And we are. Okay, there we go. We're into the 3rd round again. We lose game 1 there, though. So we do need to look at the draft class. I have to do the standings, or I mean prospects and whatnot. So I will go do that momentarily. As the top end looks good. Is there anyone in the middle here? Joey Moss. Potentially. We'll see. Joel Ramjagsingh. Serge Fortier. Harry Gargiulo. It's another elite. Oh, my goodness. And we are out. So we do not repeat as Calder Cup champions. We will lose as... How is the Stanley Cup? The Ducks and the Penguins. Gross. As I'm going to edit the... Actually, no, we're fine. We'll sim to the draft now. Oh my goodness, that's gross. As the Pittsburgh Penguins win the Stanley Cup, Bakersfield wins the Calder. Ugh, the salary cap's up to $94 million. That's crazy. What a disappointing end of the season, guys. As the draft, Chicago moves up to number 1. St. Louis goes to number 2. Columbus goes to number 3. So we do not have a first in this one. As Anaheim has one from Arizona. And Los Angeles has 2 in the top 15. So we're going to have to take a peek at what we can do as far as player retirement goes. Joe Thornton is finally done. 1,558 points for him. Eric Stahl's gone. Getzlaf, Spezza, Vanek, Koivu, Yandel. A lot of known guys in the NHL right now. Ryan Suter's done. Shea Weber, Bobby Ryan, Louis Erickson, Zajac, Mike Green, Backus, Faduf. Oh man, there's a ton of people. Cogliano, Hamhuis. What about in nets? Pecorine, he's gone. Crawford's gone. Schneider, Cam Talbot, Anton Khudobin, Stalock, who's only 35. UC Renas. Okay. Thornton's going to be a coach. Come on. I would love it if Thornton was our coach. Yeah. He's the Arizona Coyote coach. Do we have anyone? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Everyone's coming back, and we're at the draft now. We're at the draft, and we'll take a look at the progress reports for last season. As Dahlin up to a 91. Well, let's take a look. Wow, Ovechkin fell hard. He's an 86 overall, which is fine because he will no longer be on the team for $9 million. Dahlin, 91. Eichel, 91. Gunther up to an 84. Okay. Yoki Harjud, an 83. Olofsson stays 83. Pekka Luukkonen moves up 1. Drysdale to an 85. Nurse an 85. Cousins an 83. Cousins starting to move up. Byfield still an 86. Davidson 82. Asplund as well. Reinhardt 86. We're still lining. Shishorkin stays there. Anderson's an 81. Okay. Let's take a look in the system. As Carter Ackers, 81 overall. Andre Boyle as well, someone that we did draft high. I believe that was the first round. Second round, I think, for him. I think he's the only one we're really looking at. Victor Bykov is a low elite. But that's it. Okay. So as far as the draft goes, let's see what we can get here, as we still need wingers. And when do we draft? We draft number 23, which is a way back there. Now, how many picks do we have? As who do we want? As there's a right winger in McKinnon, who had a fantastic year. McKinnon would be good. Wanvig, obviously. Any of these wingers. Pandolfo. Barkov would be nice. A Grinder. Oh my god, he had no points, though. Medium elite Grinder. After that, I mean, it falls down pretty hard. Dominic LaCosta. I would love to get one of these top 5 guys. I see no way that we're getting them, though. There's Joey Moss. Had a very good year. I don't see how we're going to get him, though. What does our pick situation look like? To trade up in the draft, we have a first, a second, a third, a fourth, fifth. So we just literally have our picks in that Minnesota fourth that we got. Yeah, nothing crazy there. Okay, so we might just be stuck with this, so... Okay, we're going to sim this pick as they go Meal, an 80 overall medium elites. They go McKinnon, 79 overall sniper. Whoops. As we'll sim that pick. Pandolfo's a 77 overall medium sniper. Barkov, 75 overall medium elite grinder right winger. So the top 5 just went. Then Karkner. Oof. Has Meal? Yeah, Meal's got. We have Wanvig left is one of the big guys. He's a left-handed defenseman is kind of what we need still, but we did draft one last year. We'll wait it out here. We'll sim pick. Wanvig goes 76 overall. Lavin. Lacoste is only a medium top 6, 65 overall. That's tough. There's Lalonde now next. Joseph. Schmaltz, sorry. Joey Moss is 66 overall. Nothing crazy there. Let's take a look at the draft class now. How are we sitting? Russell Foote. Man, he's small, though. Labruyere. Serge Fortier. Harry Gargiulo is probably who we're going to take. Yeah, that's probably who we're going to take. And I think we can just sim to that. Did anyone take him? Is there any big crazy ones? Is Joey Moss? Any hidden gems here? No, top 6, all in their 60s. Yeah, no gems. And we'll make our pick. As we can go with Serge Fortier, who had an okay year. He lacks size. I'm not a big fan of that size. And then we can go with Gargiulo. I think that's who we're going to go with. We will go with Gargiulo and see what happens. And he is a low elite, 66 overall. I will take that. That's a great pick here. And we will sim to the next round, as I'm completely okay with that. So we look at the end of that. Medium top 9, Jasper 61, Sabrin. Yeah, there's no one here that... Medium top 4, 64 overall is not terrible. Fortier is 64 overall, medium top 6. So we definitely made a medium elite goaltender in Salak. So we definitely made the right pick here. Now, we don't draft for a while. Is there anyone on the draft board that is of interest in this next round? I do not believe so. Guillermo Nash. Wow, he did not do very well. But that looks to be all of it. Okay, Gord Downing, low elite, 6'5" left winger. No way. Okay. Can we get by with that, though? Like, how far away is our pick? Oh, it's a ways. We're 23rd. Let's see if we can trade for this. That's fantastic. If that actually ends up being what he is. We'll go our 2nd and 3rd and see if he takes that. Trade rejected. Oh, I don't want to do it anymore. And a 5th. That's not worth. Okay. Let's just keep going. Okay. We'll move up 20 spots roughly. See if they take this. There we go. Okay, so let's make our pick and see what he ends up being, because I am on board with that. Where are you? So we probably could have waited for sure on him. Man, he had no points at all, though. Oh, no points at all. $64 overall, low elite. Yeah, that's a fine pick. So we will sim to the next round, see if there's any. Man, so our first two picks have been great. We did not have a good draft this year as far as picks went. Any other elites? I'm not seeing. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Tampa got a low elite. Of course they did. That's what they needed. As we might end up trading these guys. They might never ever play for us. In round 3. Is there anyone on around here that is worth it? A steal in the end. Is Yuri Gretchev? No. Anyone else? That, oof. Tony Vico. 3 years out of 18. The top 9 forward in the 3rd round is not bad. Michael Bernier. Anything else in here? Wow, medium top 4. Brett Langenbrunner. Good size, too. Low elite Zane Climmy. Climby? Maybe Climby. How far down is that? 87th. That's pretty far down. We don't have a 3rd round pick. Alright, we will some pick. Giftopoulos. Some pick. Gratchev ends up being a 60. Barlow, top 4. Low top 4 is not bad. Wow, low top 4s aren't bad at all at this stage. Oh, so Vico ended up being a 63 overall, medium top 9. Alexandrov, medium top 9, 64 overall. Pouliot, they want to trade this. Let's see if we can move. I don't think we're going to be able to get this pick. 4th, 5th, and 6th, maybe? Rejected, yeah. That's fine. We'll keep going as Bernier, Chistov, Morales. Okay, how far down is he now? So we had Climby was an option. Langenbrunner, a medium top 4 isn't bad at all either. But the low elite, Zane Climby. Played 18 games. Who else was there? De Kaiser. Acker. No, that's who we want. Let's see if we can get this pick. This could be a really good draft for us. And it did not start out very well. Trade rejected. Okay. They don't want that. Juntinen. Clark. 18th overall in the 3rd round. I'm not looking forward to the contract situation, though. Oh, my goodness. We cannot get that. We've got to be getting close to him. Actually, how much farther down is he? As Langenbrunner's still there, but Klimmy's right there. Not what we want. We've got to get him. Do we just go all out and trade these 4? See if they take it? Huge package of picks. And we got it. All right, so we're going to get Zane Clemmy in the 3rd round. And that's going to be our only 3 drafted players in this draft, but that's fine. Whoops. Just make sure there's no one else. We're going to take him. 63 overall, low top 4. So, I mean, you know, the risk is worth it. That's fine. Still, I'm okay with that. So we'll get right into the end of the draft here. As, yeah, we got our 3 players, but again, that was pretty good considering that there wasn't anyone high-end. And now we're at the re-sign phase, and things are not going to be fun here as Byfield, and we have to re-sign coaches. I will do this, actually. We'll re-sign him. And are all these guys signed? Oops. For contracts. For contracts. For contract. And okay. Okay. And let's see if this is going to be a mess or not. So, Byfield. Obviously, we're going to re-sign him. He only wants 5.4. I kind of want to go up to make him for 5 years at 5.7. I feel like that's the play. He's not going anywhere. I mean, even 6 years, he's still an RFA. We'll see if he takes that. So we've got a lot of cap space, but it's going to fill up quick. Ovechkin. What does Ovechkin want? 7? Nope. He is gone, unfortunately. So we will release Ovechkin. He's been great for us, but no. What does Middlestad want? 5 million. He's an 85 overall. Drysdale wants what? Same kind of deal. Wow, a little bit more, actually. We'll take him to 6.4. And that would be his right before. He'll still be an RFA. That's worth it, in my opinion. I want to keep him as an RFA. So we'll have to see about Middlestad. Dylan Cousins, what do you want? B nothing. Yeah, that's perfect. So he could... That's high top 6. That's fine. 3 years at that price. Yoki Haru has 1 year left. Olofsson, I think we gotta move Olofsson, maybe. Asplund, what does Asplund want? 2 years. He's an 82 overall. Do we do a 1 year deal? 2 year deal for him. Connor Brown, no. We will get rid of Connor Brown. Carter Ackers, we're going to sign. As he blew up the league, we are going to sign him. He is going to... I mean, we're going to have to move someone. As we definitely want him. And he's cheap. Grimaldi. What does Grimaldi want? Will he sign a two-way deal? He will. In the AHL. Absolutely. What about Latunov? He wants a two-way deal? Sure thing. Borgen. He wants a 2-year deal. That's fine as well. We got to get rid of Gergensons. Oksari Laxinen wants... That's fine as well. He's still young enough. He might become something. Casey Fitzgerald will not. He's okay with a 2-year deal. Our AHL has been fantastic with these guys. I mean, Nick Patan. Has Nick Patan been good for us? Not bad. In the AHL, there's no problem. Our AHL team is pretty old, though. As we take a look at the rest of it. What about Boudreas? No. Okay, Boyle he was our first rounder in the 19th overall spot. 74 overall. I would like him in... I don't know. We're going to put him in the AHL. Okay. Corstel's fine. Kavanaugh, no. Is there anyone else? Klemino. Bykov. What did we draft him? 4th round, 95th overall. What is he? Low elite. Might as well. Wow. Oh, he's a low elite, but he's 20 years old. That's a ways away, I feel. Altonen's a 7th defenseman. He's not going to become anything. Where did we draft him? 6th round? Yeah, we can get rid of him. Oh, what do we do with Bykov? Iorio. What a good name. 4th rounder. We'll release him. We do not need him. Greening. We drafted him in the 7th round. No, we can release him. Korostelev, we can release. Okay, let's see how things look like with that. Advance a day. All the coaches are gonna resign. Boyle signs. Grimaldi doesn't. Asplund does. Borgen does. All the AHLers. Drysdale does. Laxinen. Byfield, Cousins, and Carter Ackers. Okay. So now how much is left? We have 11 mil in cap space. And what's the forwards look like? So it's still going to be Eichel on the right wing, Byfield at center. Reinhardt is our second line center. Gunther on... We're going to put him on second line left wing. Oh, so that does make Middlestead kind of pointless. Okay, Cousins. It's third line center. Olofsson would be our third line left winger. Do we have Middlestead on the right side? Asplund stays as fourth line center. Davidson goes there on the left side. Ackers is our second line right winger, or third line right winger, or second line, we'll see. And Anderson as well. What does... I'm curious to see the free agents, though. Let's take a look at the free agents class. Wow, Pasternak. Okay. Oh my god, that'd be huge. As is Point and Timo Meyer. I'd love all of these guys. This is a huge free agent class. Which makes me not want to sign Middlestead. Okay, what about net? Is Pekka Luukkonen signed? Shistyorkin, we might have to move Merzlikins. Will he sign a two-way deal? No. Will Bednar? He will. Okay, that's fine. Klushik. So how many do we have here? 3, 4... Oscar Linden, who we did draft in the third round, but he's 68 overall. 20 years old. I'd rather have him. Okay. On defense, still Darlene, Drysdale, Ristolainen, and Nurse, Jokiharju, and Bryson. If hopefully he jumps up. As Harper, we can get rid of. He's been a good 7th defenseman. What about Keane? 77 overall, medium top 6. Does he want a 2-year deal? We claimed him off waivers, so sure. It's Kavanaugh, Shane Kavanaugh, 2nd rounder from last year. Huh. Boudreaux, we can release. Left wingers, Gargiulo, Gurning, Norton. They're going to sit for one more year. At center, we have so many centers. Rocco Grimaldi will release. Curtis Lazar. Will he sign? He will. Will Pearson resign? He will. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do about Bykov. Okay. Let's see what happens here. I don't think we're going to keep Middlestad. Pearson signs. Keener signs. Lazar resigns. Okay. Bykov, Klushik. So we're going to need an AHL goaltender. One more look at Middlestad. 85 overall. How much does he want? 4.9. What if we just do a one-year deal at 3.6? Like, that's kind of risky, I think, but we'll see. I mean, if he resigns, I'm okay with it. Wow, he did. Okay. So we got him for a bit cheaper. And now we're going to have to make some trades into the... Okay. All right, let's take a look at the draft. Or, sorry, at free agency. Did Pasternak make it there? No way. He did. Oh, my goodness. He wants $11 million. We've got 8.5. That sucks. Maybe we can move someone out. Dude, if we could sign Pasternak, that'd be nuts. Although we need a left... We need a left winger more. God, I would love Timo Meier, too. He wants $11 million, though. Who's in our price range? Yeah, it drops off. Kubelik's there. Then it drops pretty considerably. Okay, well, we've got some work to do in terms of what we're going to do here. Let's take a look at the team that we're going to go in with, though. For forwards, first line will be Eichel, Byfield. Probably Gunther. Oh, we do need a second line. Would be let's take a look here. Reinhardt with Middlestad on left wing. Maybe Cousins on right wing. Yeah, we need a winger. Ackers is there. We got some moves to do because we can move Anderson for more cap room. I would love to get one of the big fish, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys again for watching. Another disappointing playoff run ended the third straight year in the first round, and maybe, just maybe, year 5 will be different. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next episode.